right, so November we got Time Trap, which I thought came out a lot earlier, or maybe it was a different version of Time Trap or something like that. But yeah, I saw that, and I was like, it's kind of like the time machine kind of gets stuck in this place, and then um, time passes at different rates at different for different people. Um, Ralph Breaks the Internet. I really like that. Um, a big Wreck-It Ralph fan. Ralph Breaks the Internet was a good movie. Um, it did. Yeah, it was good. It was good. I give it maybe about a 7 or something. Um, but yeah, Creed 2 was also out in November. It was a boxing movie, but I think it just it just seemed to portray Creed, the kid, as someone who can't understand the way he's being played. It's like Drago is baiting him, like, "Come on, you gotta fight," and you know you're getting played, and it's like, okay, well, they just fall into it, and so then he's got to train. Um, what's the next? Oh, and the last movie I saw in from November, Crimes of Grindelwald, which I made the 3 video trying to explain that thing. That thing was crazy complicated. Um, I liked it, maybe about a 7 or 8. But it's just you just need a lot of understanding of who's moving, who's doing what, and what these things are, and the Horcruxes and the Obscurious and all this techno babble, which is kind of needed for understanding what the hell they're talking about. 2 movies from November that I want to see: Bohemian Rhapsody. I like Queen. I want to see it as much as I want to see A Star Is Born, so maybe I'll just watch those 2 together. And a Mowgli, the Jungle Book guy. So I want to see that. And finally, December. Yay, we made it. Aquaman, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and Bumblebee. Those 3 movies I saw. Aquaman, I liked it. I thought it was a good, fun, happy, campy, kind of light-hearted. Well, it's a little bit dark, but I mean, it was a lot better than Justice League and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, hey, he makes fun of himself, and he kind of keeps the Aquaman that we knew from Justice League, and keeps playing it that way. That part where he's sitting on the lasso of truth, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm a young man. I don't want to die," and all the kind of fun, that funny kind of Aquaman. That's in Aquaman, and yeah, so it's a fun movie. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, really good cartoon. CG, I don't know how they make them, but yeah, it's good, tight, A to B to C story. Boom, 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 boom. We know where we're going. It's not all crazy, convoluted kind of stuff. So it was good. And Bumblebee. Bumblebee was a soft reboot of the Transformer stuff, which was really good. I gave it an 8 out of 10 because I'm biased. It's probably a 7 out of 10, but it's good. Movies I want to see released in December. Right now, they're in the theaters. Mary Poppins Returns. I want to see a Vice, the Dick Cheney story, but I hate George Bush, And I hate Chaney. I was like, man, I'm gonna hate this movie because I hate those guys. Those guys fucked over so many people in real life. It's not imaginary that they fucked over and killed so many people. They did it. Dick Cheney is in some country, they would try him as a war criminal. So yeah, it's kind of bad. But I want to see the document. It's kind of a document movie thingy. And Mortal Engines. Mortal Engines, based on the books. I haven't read any of the books, but big giant moving cities and CG and like a story or something. I heard it's got crap reviews. It's like what, this and that, and it's all over the place. And Peter Jackson, but I still want to see it just because of the it's a just giant moving city. So a couple of other movies that I saw this year, but Netflix stuff. Bandersnatch, Snatch. That was a Black Mirror movie, Netflix stuff. And Next Gen. I don't know if that came out this year, but that was all Blender, mostly Blender, created movie from Netflix. And there probably have a couple other Netflix movies I've seen, but that one of them was that Adam Sandler Western. I don't know if that came out this year, but that thing, I started watching that and got about maybe a third of the way through. I have to go back and finish it, but yeah. It seemed really campy and cheesy, and I know it's going to be cheesy, campy crap, but sometimes you're in the mood for like, you can do it kind of stuff, so my favorite movies of the year, let's just find some of them here that I saw. Probably I really liked Isle of Dogs. That was a good one. So the superhero movies were Black Panther, Deadpool, Civil War, Into the Spider-Verse, Aquaman. Those are pretty good. If I go by the movies I watched over and over, I only saw Mission Impossible once. But it's hard to choose. Creed 2, not that good. Well, I mean, it was good. It was good, nice, but memorable. I want to say, so people are like, "What, Ruben? You're stupid. That movie was shit." Yeah, but was it memorable? Yes, I watched it a lot, and that's The Crimes of Grindelwald. Big Potterhead. Like that one. I can tell you everything about that movie. I like Deadpool 2. That was a fun movie. Isle of Dogs. That was good. That was moving. It's like, wow, that's a boy and his dog, and what they did, and that was a good movie. Isle of Dogs. If you want a good stop motion kind of, that's a good movie. Black Panther was good. Liked it. Incredibles 2, really nice. I really like that one too. Aquaman, fun movie. So those are the ones. That's about it. So we got maybe at the bottom end, well, at the top. Not really sure. Ready Player One was good because it was a new IP coming in. It's like you know what you're going to get with Marvel and Black Panther and stuff like that, and it doesn't make them bad, but the new IPs coming in, um, yeah, Isle of Dog was that's just a stumble. But Ready Player One, it's got a sequel to it. Well, not to it exactly, but the writer made another one. Incredibles 2, that's not a new IP, but that was good. Jurassic Park was just another sequel. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, I thought that was really, really good. And it's not a new IP, but done for the first time very well. So yeah, I've seen that movie like maybe 4 times. So yeah, it's good. Yeah, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse probably the best one. Aquaman's good. Not a waste of time. And if you got Netflix, then you can just watch all these things for free. But Next Gen, that was kind of fun. Nice robots and stuff. It wasn't that great of a movie, but it was a nice, fun movie. And Mission Impossible, I liked it. It was good. It was a good live action movie. So let me know what you guys think. What were the best movies? Do all that button smashing and all that stuff. And yeah, what's your top movie of 2018? Let me know. I'll probably go watch it. And audiobooks. Oh, I love myself up some audiobooks. Alright, so it's January 3rd, a couple of days after that video, and I noticed there were a couple of movies that I saw that weren't on this list or weren't on the website, so I forgot to put them on. Yeah, so Dr. Seuss and the Grinch. That was a CG movie that I haven't seen yet. I want to see that one. Robin Hood, the Jamie Foxx movie, that I'm pretty sure it's going to be a really cheesy action movie that doesn't make any sense, but it's a cheesy action movie, so maybe I'll watch it. A Wrinkle in Time, the Whoopi Goldberg movie. I don't think I had that one. And yeah, I think that the Whoopi Goldberg movie is going to be like the Cupboard and the Wardrobe and the Witch and the Lion. That one, the Caspian Sea, that kind of movie. So it'll probably be really cheesy, but lots of special effects because it's not Whoopi Goldberg. What did I said? Whoopi, Oprah Winfrey. And yeah, Whoopi's getting all kind of grumpy politically now recently. I don't know what Oprah's doing, but and the last movie that I saw on some people's list was Love, Simon. It's about a young man trying to figure out how to be gay or come out as a gay. And yeah, like that 8th grade movie. Not really interested so much in the like young adult kind of movies. It's a couple of movies that I saw that weren't even on that website I just overlooked. Ant-Man and the Wasp. I thought that was really good. That was another good Marvel movie this year, or maybe it came out last year. I don't know, but I watched it this year. Green Book. I don't know if I put that on my one to see list. I haven't seen that one, but that one looks good. Holmes and Watson reviews so bad, critics and audience is so bad. I just want to see it for being so bad. So that's what I want to see. And I did see Annihilation, and I don't know if I put that on here, but yeah, that was a really good movie. I really liked it. But I go through sci-fi, like I go through a lot of sci-fi, and just audiobooks, even like B level audiobooks and stuff, like self-published authors. I just go through. I like to hear the stories. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen Annihilation. Cover your ears. It's not a happy ending, or it's not like yay, everything's happy at the end. It's kind of like Annihilation. So, and you kind of figure it out from the beginning. Was like, who are you? I don't know. What happened? I don't know. It's like, oh, you don't know anything. So at the beginning, you're like, oh, that's an alien, and then that's an alien, and then you go through the movie and a bunch of dumb scientists and stuff. And this is my review. It's good. It's good. You should really go watch it. And then you're like, yep, okay, yep, I nailed it. That was an alien. And there's like some plot holes with like teleportation. It's like, what? You can teleport? Okay, well then why? And then some things would turn into alien, like, oh, the shimmer is, refracting light or refracting DNA energy and making living things change into other living things. But there are a lot of living things that don't seem to get changed. If that were the case, everything would be changing. But no, it doesn't work like that. Some things change, some things don't change. And if that was the premise, then yeah, I think that would be pretty cool, because then you could have like the second or third story be like, the changeable things versus the unchangeable things, and how the world separates and divides itself. And this shimmer containment, I don't know if it was contained, and because the aliens, the spaceship, the whatever thing crash landed on Earth on a beach, next to a lighthouse. And I don't know if you know, but the water, it's all kind of connected. So you change anything in the water, it's gonna change all over the So that was kind of weird. It's like, oh, things go in but they don't come out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that stuff comes out. So, and I checked, everything wrong with, like if they had done one of those everything wrong with this movie, but I haven't seen one, and maybe I should make my own everything wrong with the movie. But I really liked it. I thought it was a good science fiction movie. If you're not familiar with how science fiction works and how they try to flip it, and they like introduce something at the beginning and then foreshadow that, and then at the end it's like, oh, remember when we did that thing, and then like that, then you'll be like, oh, okay. And the second, third viewing, it's still good. Really pretty stuff, and really nice cinematography and stuff. So I really liked it. And last movie I didn't mention that I'm going to watch is Oh Lucy. That's I don't think I have that one on here. No. I don't know when that one came out. But yeah, it's about some kind of like lost in translation, Japanese travel to America kind of adventure story, something like that. What you get from the trailers. And I think for me, many people are just like, whatever, this the artsy fartsy film. But I do live in Japan, so it might be like, oh, that's a nice movie. And some movies that I did put on here that I said I wanted to watch, but after watching some of the trailers and reading some of the reviews, I was like, man, well, maybe I don't want to watch this. So The Endless, that one seems to be some kind of like magical cult, scary movie or something. I don't like. Oh, also I was watching. I did a search on Annihilation, and it was classified by some as horror movies that you didn't see. It's like I didn't know Annihilation was a horror movie, but maybe space horror, sci-fi horror. But I don't think it was that. And was there any other? Oh, Terminal. Terminal seems to be, from what I saw, was on a list of terrible movies of 2018. So apparently, it's all like super artsy fartsy and maybe a waste of time. I don't know. Other movies like The Nun and some other scary movies like and the whatever I forgot a lot of the Stranger and stuff. I don't have any interest in watching those because I don't like jump scares, and I hate stupid people in the movies. It's like, why don't you just get the thing and double tap? Zombieland, or I think that's what it was, where you double tap. Yes, of course, there are rules. Do the double tap, but nope. They're like, oh, I'm scared, run away. Okay, anyway, fine. So it just gets me annoys. And I was a little bit annoyed in Annihilation too. Some of the scientists were like, no. Okay, fucking all go die. I don't care. But yeah, that was a review of the movies 2018. Let me know if there are any movies that I missed that I didn't talk about that I should see. Yeah, I'm just gonna get on the list of things I need to finish watching or watch again. But anyway, talk to you guys later. Happy 2018. There's lots of videos I want to talk about just as Democrats. Because there's only 2 years before the next election, and Elizabeth Warren is getting ready, and we'll see what Bernie does and stuff like that. So, yeah. What about Beto O'Rourke? Oh, Beto O'Rourke raised a lot of money from the oil companies. It's like, oh yeah, but he's Texas, so you got to take oil money. You don't have to take oil money. So maybe he's not as progressive as. Anyway, lots of other videos I want to talk about. So yeah, let me know all the button stuff and the triangles and the chimes and bings and the. Bye bye. It's not pee pee.